Hello and welcome. Just a short video on JWT authorization and how it works with Relay for Justice server. Um, there are two types of authorizations. There is a user authorization and there's admin privileges. And for each of those, you need to send a JWT token to get access to those endpoints that require that authorization. So one thing that admins will exclusively be able to do is add users, and so using the home API user register endpoint, you can basically register a user. Now you'll notice if I send this token actually expired. If I try to send this token, I get unauthorized. So in authorization, I need to actually get that token. So I'm going to go ahead and go to the admin new and go to the body. And then I'm going to put my credentials in there. Oh, wait, no, this is to create a new admin. We already did that. I want to log in the admin, and then I put my body, and then I put the credentials in there. And then I'm going to get some sort of an authorization token when I send that. So I'm going to send this. I'm going to get a new token. So you take this is just a string, copy this entire thing, and then whenever you want to use your admin privileges, we have an hour to use this. That time can change right before the token expires, but we have an hour to use this token. And I can go to the, which one is it? I can go to the register user endpoint, and then I can paste this token in here. And then I'll have this body, and so this will be the team name, the name of the user, last name of the user, password, email, and Facebook ID. Whatever we want to do with that, and then it'll create the user. So now that I have this user, I can use the user's privileges, right? So now I can generate a user token. And I want to show you what happens when I try to generate a user token and use it as an admin token. So let me get a user token, new, admin new. Sorry here. This is the user login token, right? And so I already put those credentials in there, so I'm just going to go ahead and get a fresh token. Must be the foreign user credentials are forbidden because the password is incorrect. Okay, so that's good that that works. And so now we have a token. And I'm going to copy this user token. And now what I'm going to do is I'm going to use this token to try to create an admin. So I'm going to go click my authorization header, and I'm going to, we're in bearer token right now. And then I go to my token, and then I paste, and then I click send. And then it says token contains unrecognized claims. When you get this, usually what happens is, well, one thing is that when you logged in, well, that actually is impossible to have happen. Almost always when you do this, you probably tried to use an admin token as a user token or vice versa. You use the wrong privileges. So make sure that when we're using admin endpoints, we use admin tokens, and when we're using user endpoints, we're using user tokens. Let's go ahead and do something with a user token. So I'm going to take the same token, I'm going to copy it. Now remember, this is a user token, and what I want to do is I want to use a user privilege. So I'm going to do a user privilege, and so I'm going to go to this delete method here, this delete endpoint, and I'm going to put this token in. Now notice that there is no body. There is no body required for this. I am only entering the JSON token to this endpoint, and then notice what happens. So I'll send this, and it says user ID 50, so that was a different ID, and Claire has been deleted from the database. So what happened is that that data, the data that makes Claire is encrypted in this JWT token, and the server can extract that. So that's what happened. And so basically the server found that information, found Claire, authorized the deletion of Claire and then deleted her using finding using the email that was extracted from, they call it a claim. So not sure how interested you guys are in that, but basically whenever you need authorization for these endpoints, you have to recognize if you are a user or an admin, and then you post your token, the appropriate token. After you retrieve that token, you post the token in this authorization header, and then in the body you send the information that's required for that endpoint. That's the basic sort of way that it works, that to be able to authorize these endpoints. Hopefully this video is not that long. So yeah, obviously if you have any questions, just let me know.